let's get deep into the first of the 15 growth tactics that helps you to double your e-commerce profit. First one is a better product story and better product creatives. What do I mean? Let's take this beautiful organizer that is not Klarheit. Klarheit costs 35 euro. This organizer costs 279 euro. How do you sell a no-name organizer for 279 bucks? That is an interesting question. Like nobody that I would be familiar with knows this brand. Maybe people who are very, very much into that niche. But Manufactum is not just selling like 5 of those per week. Manufactum is one of the most brilliant product storytelling companies that I know. They have good stories in German and English. And let's just look at their description, because you better write a description that really captures the imagination of the people. Because all you have is a picture and a bit of text. And now a person who has not been familiar with the brand has to make the decision of buying this product for 279 bucks. That's quite a challenge. What the hell are they writing? Every organization starts with a tool. This is literally, philologically true. The Greek word organon, which is the root of the word organization, means exactly that. But there can be many tools in an organization, and nowadays digital tools and apps will collect and sort addresses, blah, 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 blah. They go back to the ancient Greek origins of the word organization to connect it with the word tool, to introduce you why the digital world of creation that is modern is not good for you and why this analog tool can really help you to get there. And then they talk about the quality, the people that produce those products, what their backstory is, and their fathers and their grandfathers' backstory. It's amazing. Just check them out. It's really quite a joy to read those. How can you write words that really capture the imagination of your audience? I got a little checklist for you. I think the most important thing is to really stay focused on the customer. If you can stay focused on the customer and stay away from all the technical mumbo jumbo that you can add in the technical details later, and you focus on the story and describe their transformation in the use of the product, you have a much, much higher chance to capture the imagination and to position your product with a lot higher value. Then, as I said before, you want to position your product in the status quo, that is here, and you want to help them get to their goal. And this is where your product is. And if you just keep on remembering that the description is not truly about the product, it's about the purpose that the customer hires the product for, the transformation that he expects from using it. Of course, if you're selling something completely mundane, maybe you have to reconsider your life or choose a product that is more interesting. But I think that even mundane stuff like sports shoes, imagine how mundane are shoes, for Christ's sake, and what kind of storytelling can be done, as we saw before with the examples of Nike and Tom's shoes. And then you write and you rewrite until it's absolutely clear and there's no communication mistake. And everybody who looks at those sentences says, shit, where can I get my hands on those? Hope that little checklist helps you. But there's not only the text. You also have to consider creating pictures and videos that help you to support the telling of that story. I really enjoyed this guide by Shopify. It's like a complete ultimate several pages long guide to shoot beautiful product pictures. And if you could just use this as a starting point and then customize it, make it yours, you will have not just one product picture like many do, or like just different angles. You have to think about having 50, 60, 100 product pictures with different settings because you do not know yet what is really going to resonate with your audience. Then a format that I really like is not just product pictures, but explainer videos. Here's the example of a video where you can see Simon Teichmann explaining that if he had to choose just one supplement from his whole series that he co-produces, that this product he's talking about is the number one. And he has this video on Facebook. We use it a lot. And the product promotion, it made tens of thousands of profits for the company because it was so real. And this is something that everybody can do. If you believe in your product, you should be willing to stand in front of a camera and tell people about it. So that is another way I really like it. Then there are other tools that help you to design almost anything. One of my favorite ones is Canva. With Canva, you get all of the formats. This is an example of here. This is focused on Facebook ads, but you get for all kinds of ad formats. You get pre-prepared templates, not only like from the dimensions, but with ideas of what to put in there. And what I really want you to do is to position your product in pictures and messages that are wildly different than the generic shit you're probably using right now. I want you to position it from every angle of how your customer could use your product, how that transformation affects them, how this product is created, what kind of special ingredients is used in it. You do not know yet, and I do not know either, what angle is going to really resonate with your customers. And tools like Canva can really help you to go for volume. And then if you add a bit of advertising on top of that, you can very, very quickly understand what kind of creatives and texts are getting people to click through the ad, go to the store and actually purchase the product. And you will see really not just 10%, but up to 200% differences by just using different creatives and texts for the very same product. So that concludes the second part, building a better product story, creative and text in a meaningful way. Build on what we have talked about for a meaningful story framework and with lots of creative tools backed up by data you get from your ads. Then the next part is aligning your product and content creation. Let's dig into that in the next part of this video.